Okay, when we write the equation, we have to know the different types of functions that there are. So the first thing is, it says write the equation of a square root function. A square root is one of these guys. It says that it's reflected over the x-axis and then shifts left 3 and up 2. So I just start off by putting a space in here with an x, and then I go back and fill everything in that it says. So reflected over the x-axis indicates to me that there's a negative in the front. Left 3, anytime you want to move left and right, you have to put a number inside with the x. And to me, that's easy to remember because x goes left and right on the x-axis. Now, the thing is, if you're going left 3, we're actually going to put in the opposite. So we're going to put plus 3. And then finally, we're going to go up 2. Up 2 to me, to everyone, means that we got to put a number at the end on the outside. That sign does not change. So there's our function. You'll notice all of our functions say f of x equals. You can write y equals. It means the same thing. Doesn't matter. Okay, the next one, we got to write a cube root. Cube root. So anytime you see root, it means radical. So a cube root just means we have a little 3 at the top. So the index is 3. So I'm going to start off by putting in that cube root symbol and put an x in here. So notice I leave space in front, I leave space inside, and I put some space at the end in case I have to put numbers. So the first thing it says that it is stretched by a factor of 2. So that means we have a 2 in the front. It also says that it shifts right 1, left and right goes inside with x, but because it's to the right, we're actually going to go and stick in a negative 1. And then finally, we're going to go up 6. Up and down is at the end, so up would be positive 6. 23, it says, write the equation of a quadratic function. A quadratic function is something to the second power. So to write our problem, I'm going to put a set of parentheses with an x, and I'll put a 2 up at the top. It says that they want it compressed by a factor of 1/3. Compressions happen in the front, so a factor of 1/3 means we put a 1/3 in the front, and then it's reflected over the x-axis. Now guys, I don't care what words it says. If it says reflect, we put a negative. If it's already a negative, then we'll switch it to a positive. Now there aren't any other things to put in, so I'm just going to take this, this parentheses and scoot it over, and that's what our answer is for that one. Number 24 says, write the equation of the cubic function. So again, cubic means it's to the third power. And it's reflected vertically, shifts left 5 units. So first, I'm going to put the cubic in, x to the third power up here. It says that it is reflected vertically. So again, I don't really worry about the words to the after reflected, like vertically across the x-axis. It doesn't matter to me. If it's a reflection, we change the sign in the front, so we put it as a negative. Then they want us to go left 5 units. Left 5 units just means we actually do the opposite, so we're going to have to put plus 5 inside of here. And that looks like that's the end. That's the final answer.